going to be going over refilling Fox 2.0 reservoir shocks with nitrogen, and you got a little plug right there that you gotta get a pick and pull out. It's like a little plastic airsoft pellet. And things you'll need will be, of course, a high pressure hose, a nitrogen high pressure regulator. You go up to 3,000 psi, and the gauge where the hose screws to goes to 600. Now we fill these 2.0 shocks up to 200 psi. So I got this one, and then because it's a little rubber plug in the underneath that pellet, you'll need I'm using a 22 gauge needles onto this, which I thread onto this right there. So let me get all this put together, and I'll show you once it's all together and how to get the first shot done. Okay, looks like we got about 1,850 pounds. I'll lower that one. I'm going to keep about 200. Always check it a couple times, let some out, stop it again. Okay, on the end of your stabilizer, this one's also run it up to 200. This thing, you can actually thread them on without them being open. I bled air out and just only have nitrogen inside the line. So this is closed. I want to see how much pressure I have. Well, looks like we were under 150. I just bleed it up. Okay, looks like I got 200 in it. I'm gonna close that off, back the first needle out, and then unthread it. Now I'm actually gonna spray that with a little bit of soapy water. Make sure I don't have any air bubbles, and it looks good. And we'll move to the back. Okay, you got this little plastic thing. Got a pick here. Just catch it. I'm gonna reuse these right now. I plan on rebuilding them. We're coming up on winter right now, and I wanted to see about where they're at. Okay, after you get the little BB out, you'll see an Allen. There is a very small hole in the middle of that you're going to put that needle through. But you're going to take this Allen first. You're going to loosen it just a little bit. You don't ever want to let that come out, especially under pressure. it'll shoot that out and the little rubber piece up in there. All I gotta do is turn this valve and it'll fill. If we can get this in there straight. Not quite 200 yet. Okay. We got 200 in that one. Allen wrench. Put that back in there. Tighten it down. You're good. And it seals up. You find that little BB. Call it a BB. It really looks like a little airsoft pellet. Airsoft pellet would probably work. I just take and push them back up in there so you don't get any dirt and junk up in there. Take a hammer and tap that up in there. The reason I'm checking this one because it definitely looks like it's been leaking a little bit, so I plan on rebuilding them. I already got the rebuild kits for it, and rebuild kit for the 2.0 reservoir, adjustable reservoir shock is a 803-23705. And that has your bands, your seals, pretty much everything you need in there. It does not come with any valving, so if you want to change valving, you'll have to source those. I'm not going to be changing valving in mine. This one looks like it's barely starting to. I've had them on here about 3 years, I think. Maybe 4 years, but they've been pretty good. I usually keep them ran on about five clicks up from 0, and the fronts usually keep about 5 also. The fronts actually, I mean, this one doesn't look like it's ever been leaking. I don't have a rebuild kit for that one yet. The fronts look okay. They don't look like they've been leaking. But with the weather changing and everything, I figured I would get the dang, that's bright. Holy, that's my light. That's why I get blinded when I start looking at this camera if it's on. Turn that off. Anyway, I'll probably have a follow-up video with this on rebuilding the 2.0 shock. And I just seen an issue. Looks like I've overflexed the back here. And there is my locker wires. Yep, they yeah, it ripped out of the plug. So yeah, we need to fix that. I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe and share. Thank you.